Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, we're off for more of a Hat in Time. But before we continue with the walkthrough, during this project, an announcement was made by Gears for Breakfast on August 20th, 2018. Let's quickly review this announcement since I plan to cover all this content as part of this project sometime down the line. First of all, it's the port that everybody asked for. A Hat in Time is confirmed for the Nintendo Switch. A game inspired by N64 collectathon 3D platformers is now coming to a Nintendo console, and it's also a portable version since that's the gimmick for the Switch. They said it couldn't be put on Switch due to Unreal Engine 3, which the game is built in, is not supported, but somehow they figured it out. We don't know the details, but we may find out closer to a release date. There is no release date yet, it's just confirmed. Expect it next year. Second, the first of the two confirmed DLC packs, Seal the Deal, has been announced. There's a new chapter, the Arctic Cruise, an insane looking fast food delivery base level on a luxury cruise ship where we report to the captain. Additionally, there are 6 new time rifts, which I believe have been chosen from the modding contest that was held when modding on the PC version came out of beta. Since they look like they are official, even though they could be official, we don't currently know. I say that because there are new dyes and costumes that were actually mods. Yes, you got this green dress based off of Queen Vanessa, we'll talk about her later on in Subcon Forest. Banjo from Banjo-Kazooie, which is obviously one of the best N64 collectathons of all time. Not only that, but the Snatcher, voiced by Youngtown of YouTube, and the name of the pig Purple Spook, named in the manual so I can reveal his name, has more contracts for us to complete across the entire game this time. Collecting them earns you hat flares and badges from what we've seen that are either mods or have been made official or original designs just for more variety. There are also the Death Wish mode, that seems to be what the rumoured New Game Plus was. A harder, more insane version of the game where bosses attack 3 times as often, twice as fast, and multiple bosses at once in certain situations. There is also one badge of particular interest that they showcase, the Nostalgic badge. When equipped, it turns the game into what you'd see in a Super Mario 64 ROM hack. The graphics downgrade to N64 style visuals with the filter and resolution to go with. Frame rate is not affected, but you can change that yourself in the graphics settings. It will probably be locked behind the Snatcher's contract missions as a reward, but this matches the collector box and manual as they're styled after the N64 box and manual along with the cardboard cutout for the download code. Plus, it truly makes it what it really wanted to be, a classic N64 collector platformer that it was inspired by. And finally third, some new girl has shown up for the long-awaited co-op 2-player mode, and she's just as cute as Hat Kid. Look at them being all smug. She is rumoured to be called Ribbon or Bow Girl. The co-op is local split screen only and is currently on PC for now. No backstory on the character has been given, and it was designed by the artist of A Hat in Time, Scantar. It has been confirmed on the Gears for Breakfast FAQ webpage that they cannot handle too many things at a time. Once the Switch port and all DLC, including the co-op DLC, is perfected for PC, they will start working on the DLC for consoles. I implore you guys, please be patient for the console DLC, as it is common for indie games to get their DLC and updates on PC way in advance in comparison to their console counterparts. Please don't bug the devs, just give them some time. And that is all the bonus content that has been announced in a short 5-minute direct style live stream. Both the co-op DLC and the Seal the Deal DLC pack will be released on PC on September 13th, 2018. The co-op DLC will be free, while the Seal the Deal DLC will only be free to backers and for anyone who downloads it within the first 24 hours of its release. Miss that window and it will cost you a $5, but in my opinion, totally worth. As before, please check out the Gears for Breakfast YouTube channel, the community Discord if you can find an invite link, and I once again like to thank the community in Discord for answering questions and clearing any confusion about this latest announcement. And with that, in the last episode, we lost our soul in the Subcon Forest by the Snatcher, who pretty much gave us some contractual obligations to fulfill. We took on an extra job and we, well, delivered. But we've still got half of our original job to do, which is what we're doing in this episode. We're jumping straight into it, and it looks like Hat Kid is swinging into action. I'm right on point with the puns today. Get it? Point, because it's a claw. Alright, so we took out a fire barrier in the last episode, but we didn't actually explore the area beyond it, and we could have done in Act 5, and you can actually go to other acts, technically, without actually getting the obligations if you just, you know, explore well enough. But of course, taking the obligations themselves pretty much point you to where they are, and that's what I'm going to do. So, to start off with, I haven't got my magnet badge equipped, because we had the scooter badge equipped, and since we, you know, completed that mission and we left, it got de-equipped. Plus, I want to change my colours to Kara. Now, I could go buy something at the badge salesman at the moment, but I'm going to leave that for now because we kind of need enough money, like 400 pons, in order to buy the compass badge. And how did I grab that? Okay, whatever. Weirdness. Yeah, I need 400 pons to buy the compass badge because it used to be the map badge and less functions for 100, but now it's 400. By the way, right next to the swamp, lone... I was about to say graveyard, then that wouldn't be the right word. Gravestone holds an ice yarn. One of the very few blow-upable items that actually houses an item to collect, other than ponds. First being in Mafia Town, funnily enough, and that was actually quite early on, like right next to the blue safe. Yeah, right next to the beginning, right next to all these keep out signs, actually just beyond, in fact, that we can actually go. But this sector is pretty much just the Subcon Well that's active, because it's going to block us off from going any further, as you'll see over here. But we need more ways to explore, I guess, so I guess we're going to have to accept more contracts, sadly.
Oh, wait. It's you.
This music is awesome. One of my favourites.
I was kind of expecting a new victim to step in my traps. I've already taken your soul and everything. Have you even completed your contractual obligations yet?
Not yet. I'm getting there. I'm like halfway through with the original.
Don't take it personal, kid. But stay clear of my traps. There's only so many times my voice can handle yelling like that. You're taking the experience away from other people.
Isn't that a good thing? Considering you're the snatcher and I'm snatching away the opportunity. Meh. Mr. Smiley.
But since you did step in my trap, I might as well extend our business endeavors. Fool! Oh, you stepped into my forest, and now you must pay the price. Pick your poison. Which burden do you want to carry for the rest of your life?
Well, I doubt it'll be the rest of our life, and more like in a few, or couple of days, considering how long it takes to complete one of these missions. That's the same one as before! Get something from the manor. Yeah, I still don't want that one right now. Looks too much effort. You're giving me the choice, and I'm gonna go with this one! Toilet of Doom. Defeat the boss. That's a toilet. Must be one of those old-fashioned outhouses. It looks weird. Why is it in the middle of an arena? Well, it says it's a boss. Kind of breaking the fourth wall there, but you know what? We'll take out the toilet.
Not a bad choice. This one should be a breeze. You're leaving all the difficult contracts for the newbies, though, which is really rude when you think about it. Whatever. I'm off. Smell you later.
Oh god, now he's turning into Gary Oak. Run! Yeah, taking all the ones for the newbies, isn't it once again a good thing? Because hopefully no one else will come here. We'll give the warning. Yeah, so there's not much that we can actually explore other than the place itself. Well, the swamp itself, because this barrier is blocking us off. But there is this one little area around here that we can't actually enter because it's frozen and our bombs don't work. But if you bounce up here, there's just a cherry bomb sitting right here next to a dweller. How convenient. And if you just make contact on the throw, it will blow up immediately, and we can just swipe right into a... Why are your eyes closed? Okay, that was weird. But yeah, we get a rift token. I'll say it one more time. Since now that the level has reloaded, all relics will now be displayed as rift tokens. So you won't be able to distinguish, hence why I had the graphics. This one in particular is not a relic. Just so you guys know. That's the final time I'm going to point that out because of redundancy and whatnot. And... okay, I kept crouching. I was trying to belly slide, but it weren't working. Yeah, by the way, careful with these statues. They're quite creepy. I'm just going to leave it at that. And we're going to start heading into the swamp now. Just don't touch it, because as soon as you touch it, you'll start moving slow and sluggish, and you'll be brought under, even if you keep jumping. Sadly, we're going to have to deal with that right now, because we're going to have to take these paintings to extinguish more of these spirits, to have more access to the forest. But if you get sucked in, you will void out, and I overshot that.
I'll borrow you real quick. What?
Thought I'd be quiet there for that little voice clip because we don't hear most of them. And she didn't actually say anything there that time. Oh, really? Pfft. Burn it. Wow, really? Burn it. Thank you. Is that a Hat Kid saying burn, burn, burn? That's kind of morbid. Well, I guess they do want to die, so you're doing them a favour, but still. Wow. Hat Kid, you need to calm down. Oh, how did I bonk there? Okay. Things are happening. And speaking of things, I want to actually do the complete opposite of going where I want to go. Well, going where we need to go, and I want to go equip the sprint hat and just dash running all the way back over this way. Because I want to go back to the clock out clock that we pretty much ended last episode on, really, I guess. And I want to come over this way and jump this. Ah, oh, nailed that jump. I was going to go for a double jump, but a long dash jump was actually pretty good. So we want to make our way up to these rafters, I guess, as well as these branches. It's pretty much a little platforming challenge, and it will lead us to an item that you can't actually see because it's in a chest. So kind of craftily hidden, but it's not hidden in the shadows this time. It's actually right here. But you probably won't be able to see it due to the angle. Unless you were exploring the treetops, in which case you might have a bit of trouble because all the barriers, you know, you might hit the barrier and then you'll just drop. Because they extend further than what you can see. Speaking of which, we got a Dwelly arm right there, which is going to be really helpful because, in fact, I'm going to switch to it right now. There we are. Oh, wait. Oh, it gets affected by dye now. Oh my god, it has Kara's stripe because that's not normal. Yeah, that's not normal. Oh, that's so awesome, that is. Kara's yellow stripe in between the bridge of the nose. Wow, okay, okay. Let's not get distracted by that. Instead, I want to do a double jump and lunge to this bell here because this bell pretty much has the same effect as our Dweller mask. Hit it, and whatever the effect touches, it will make the green things more tangible. However, if you use your own effect, it will counteract, as you saw right there. So, don't do that. Use your power wisely, and I just used it wrongly. Okay, this is bad. Okay, I salvaged it. Right, so I want to come over this way, whack this bell, pick up this cherry bomb, and we need to get rid of this ice wall. You could probably hop around it or go over it, but you can easily just do this. And blow it up. Do a jump dash. And I actually hit that. That's helpful. Does it reach that platform? Yes, it does. Well, that would have worked. I guess I just rushed. It don't matter. Sprint yarn! Kind of out of place in this level. Because you can't really use the sprint hat very well around here. Unless you want to speedrun nail those jumps. By the way, notice the effect of the bell with Stu going off and it's retreating. Or expanding when you grab an item. Yeah, if you're trying to use those effects and you grab an item, you might want to get out of it as quickly as possible. I just leave it on screen for the graphics to show up. I know I'm being a bit of a motor mouth in this episode, but I kind of need to be. So I need to go face with the skeleton. No, hang on. What's my note say? To the left, not to the right. Where is it? It's kind of awkward to see from here. I need to find a tree house. Hang on. There's a rainbow up there. Yeah, that treehouse. See, it's right in the mist there. It's actually kind of hard to see. What I need to do is... Actually, I am going to use the sprint hat here. I hit the thing! That was bad. Okay, I should have made it, though. Okay, I made it. I hit a branch and it messed up my jump. Alright, well, I salvaged that. Yeah, we're actually a little bit off the beaten path here, but we want to come this way because this is pretty much the only other item we need around here. I want to home attack you. Home attack you. I am going the wrong way. That is bad. I actually want to head back here. Oh, okay. I messed up that jump. Get back up. Yeah, I want to go this way. That's it. Don't need the spiders. How do I get higher? Ah, here. You're supposed to get up here a different way, but you can easily hop with this and then make your way up. Yeah, because I wanted to come up here, and was that actually a present? They might have changed the model so you still know what it is. That don't matter. Alright, so disregard what I said when we were in the ice house, but... Yeah, that was actually a relic. This one has become a rift token because we've, you know, already got enough. And, yeah, we're at 5. So if I get one more token, I might just take 2 rolls and see what we get. I would like to get a remix before we go back to Deadbird Studio. But at the same time, while we're in Subcon Forest, I want to get a certain dye. Maybe even a certain hat flare. Right, so we need to get back to where we were. And that's going to be a little bit of a tough pickle to make. I need to get all the way back over there. So, let's see... I guess I'll just jump here with a dash and see what happens. Can I go up here and stop that from happening? No. Okay. You know what? If I can make it back to... I can't move! Okay, so if I can land on that, I can get back to where I was. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Right, so now I want to go all the way this way. This ain't the official way of going through by any means, but it is straightforward and it is feasible. As long as you know how to platform with Hat Kid. So I want to go up this way. Jump up here. That's the wrong side. There we are. Remedied that. You can actually hit that bell and go up the other way, but I prefer going up this way. Because you're supposed to go up that other way to hop across those spiders to get to the yarn that's actually right behind us. But the reason why I want to go for this yarn first is because that yarn is pretty darn close. So close, in fact, you can just go 1, 2, buddy slide, cancel, got it. And there's another yarn right behind us as well. We're just chaining yarns. And it's perfect as well because the well is right behind us as well. How convenient. It's like I planned this. Snap my fingers on that one. Yeah, so we don't even need to worry about all these spiders. I can just come over here. 1, 2, nail it. There we are. Dash right into that. And I just noticed that this die gives Hat Kid a red zip. It's actually quite cool, unless that's lighting, but I don't think that was there before. Then again, I'm guessing that there wasn't a texture for the Dweller mask to have the stripe, because that doesn't seem like a glitch, that seems intentional. So, yeah, that's actually really cool. Anyway, that is actually all the items that I wanted to go grab. So, we can actually just enter the Subcon Well right now. I need to switch to the Dweller mask, I'm not going to make it otherwise. I mean, I am going to make it, but it does give you more assurance. So, oh, what? You didn't grab the side! I can't speak fast to what... Why am I on the ice hat? That's... What? I thought it was on the Dweller mask then. That was weird. You know what? I'm just going to whack this again. There we are. That'll do it. But yeah, I know I've been a bit of a motor mouth. I can't actually talk as fast as what's happening on screen, even when we pause for collecting collectibles for the graphics to show up for you guys. Because lots of stuff is happening. And it's so kinetic and, like, so nightly... like, all the collectibles are, like, mostly in a line. We kind of segue. By the way, as we just landed in that water right there, there's actually a glitch on the Xbox version, well, the Xbox One version, excuse me, that I've only seen brought up in the Discord, and I want to make mention of it. Apparently, in the Xbox One version, if you hit the water while coming in here, after the loading screen, the screen goes permanently black, so just jump and dash, and then you should be fine. Speaking of jumping and dashing, I want to come up this way on that thing, and yeah, they are presents, so that's a bit odd. I'm guessing they changed it to keep them as relics so you know that they're actually relics, but they become Rift tokens when you grab. Fair enough. We want to bounce up here. Unless you jump really early, you might be able to get it upon entering, but I think the spawn point's a little bit further down. Not entirely too sure. Plus, this guy's just here to give you a bad time. I can just smack him though. And it's just a pond in the corner here. Okay, fair enough. Can I just say, this area looks really Wind Waker right now, especially the beam of light. I mean, it doesn't take us back out, but yeah, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, there's actually an achievement that we can get in here, which I'll talk about in just a moment. This water does not count for it, by the way, but I will get to it in just a moment. Instead, oh no, that's actually the right way to go. I want to go the other way. As soon as I say that, I'll make mention of it. I want to go this way first. Look at this room! And a big block of ice! And there's a cherry bomb there, surrounded by ponds. It's like we need to do something with it. And just like Zelda, considering I just made the reference, we're locked in. It's a gate. We need to solve the puzzle. Can we solve the mystery? Grab this, bring it to a dweller, and blow this up. I didn't make contact with it. Looks like some very odd casket. Let's pop it open. It acts like a chest, and hello, hook shot badge. Press and hold X to swing from hooks. This is the only, this badge is the only badge that you cannot buy from anybody, basically. This is one that you have to find, and it's only found here. And yes, I do believe it respawns in here if you come back. Not entirely too sure, it could be the thing. Thanks for pointing out where it is, but technically this is a tutorial for us. So it's automatically equipped, and yes, I'm going to have that equipped other than the magnet badge for now. Because just hold the X button and you pretty much, well, it's called the hookshot badge, but it acts more like the grappling hook from Wind Waker. Like I said, a lot of Wind Waker references in this video. Oh, okay, I kind of cancelled out of that, but I salvaged it. Yeah, if you're not in range, you can easily jump out of it and extend your jump in order to do that. And there is a yarn up there, so we want to go grab that. So let's open the door first. Jump over here, dash Rooney. There we go, now we can activate. Get the right swing, we don't have to move up and down for it. Backflip jump into it, and we get yet another Dweller Mask yarn. To be honest, from a far off distance, considering that we're in an icy cave, you would expect it, and it actually does look like an ice yarn, but once you grab it, you can tell it's a Dweller Mask. Plus the game tells you, of course. So, that achievement that I was on about, don't touch the water, I think it's called. Basically, you don't want to touch the water during our escape. What do you mean escape? Well, we got to get out of here somehow, and the only way is up. I want to have... What do I want to have? I guess I have the brewing hat. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, wow, that actually changes as well. I didn't notice. Oh, wait, hang on. No, hang on. Oh, no, that's the basic one, because I had the brewing hat on. You know what? I'm going to take off that and switch back to normal. When on the wheel, by the way, I haven't talked about this, it only shows the hat types of the latest flare you've equipped. Because, obviously, that's just the class. Like, that's Kid's hat, that's the brewing hat. But, obviously, that was Vivian's hat for quite a while, from Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Now that I went into the pause menu and chose a different version of that particular hat category, it's now back in the wheel. Thought I'd just mention that. So, as soon as we hit that and pull it, yeah, the water comes flooding in. Now, it doesn't... You don't get affected as soon as it begins. I'm pretty sure. It only you only lose the achievement, I guess is the right term of phrase. You only lose the achievement if you hit the water while it's beginning to rise. Starting off when you're already knee-deep into it, it's not that big of an issue. So, just want to keep making our way up here. Swing over. I'm being really careful as to not land in the water because otherwise I've got to come back and show that I did this without landing in the water. Just making sure I haven't missed anything. You'll easily be able to find stuff if you don't see it because they should be out in the open unless they're in chests. By the way, the higher you go, the more it gets submerged. There's a rift token up there, it looks. Anything else? Let's hop up this way. Ow! I did not see him there. I was just looking as well. I'm a muppet. We're up to 500 ponds now. That's actually pretty good. Right, so we need to take a little bit of a detour to get that one. But this one, this wind pipe actually closes on itself, so you want to be careful. Don't take that swing, that will take you onwards, and the water will probably rise, which means you'll miss this rift token. By the way, that's something that I didn't talk about while we were in Mafia Town. You cannot dive in this game. There's no way, unless you have the diving badge mod, which is a mod that just gives you a badge that enables diving. But I think it was supposed to be implemented in the full game, but they kind of removed it because there was no need for it. But this place could have actually had use for it, but then you could have also broke the level by just falling and then swimming and then, like, you know, going down in order to grab what you missed, if you missed anything. But yeah, the water's pretty much right below us now. Let's hop over here, blow this open. Nothing bad can come from blowing up the blockage. And there we are, afraid of water. I haven't had that before, it just appeared on screen. And we get flushed away. Don't know why it only just started to, you know, shoot out the water then. It was quite far down still, but apparently getting rid of that ice wall was the catalyst. Maybe it was trapped wind or something. Boom! And we just fly off. There we are, clean the Subcon Well, blah, blah, blah. Words. What happened to my mouth there? Contract complete. Clear the Subcon Well. And a timepiece came out of it as well. We didn't see that when we were in there. Where'd that come from? Well, right before we finish, remember the very first bunch of weeds that I showed off? We're going to activate those right before we grab the timepiece. So we're going to go around it. Going to equip the sprint hat again, just come over this way. Here! Climb up here. And we're going to get yet another contractual obligation, because this will probably be done in a later video.
Fool! Oh, wait. It's you. Pick your poison. Which burden do you want to carry for the rest of your life?
I mostly cut that out because it's pretty much the same cutscene. Funnily enough, this is actually our last contract, which is the one I've been avoiding. Get me something from the manor. Guess I can't avoid it any longer. I got to accept it. But that means there is no more for me to accept. So hopefully we'll be done. And yeah, we won't be seeing him for a little bit, unless it's, you know, part of the sequence. But with that, guys, we are done with this mission. Let's just grab our timepiece and go deal with the other contractual obligation that we agreed before getting this. You know, in the bathroom. Alright, so we're back here one final time for this episode. We're going straight back in. Queen Vanessa's Manor. And we got a blue time rift unlocked. Both of them are now available, it seems. Where is that location? Can we even get to it? We can actually reach that right now. In fact, it's quite close to that broken bridge that we had to do deliveries for and where we got our first dweller yarn. But we will leave that for later, just like with the purple time rift. We'll probably take them both out at once. Because that'll be mostly our exploratory part of this level. Because there's actually a few sections that we do have to free that don't actually have any reason to go to. So, yeah, we can actually get the time rift to leave the level while doing that, so that'll work. Basically, I count the time rifts in this level as additional chapters in a way, because they're actually separated off from other missions that are actually here. But yeah, Queen Vanessa's Manor. We talked about Queen Vanessa in the little announcement coverage. We'll get to that when we actually cover Queen Vanessa's Manor, and maybe even the time rifts, because maybe we'll get some backstory on our area with the Snatcher. But for now, we got the Toilet of Doom, and that looks creepy. It's that the thing's alive. The thing itself is the boss. And the village is exploding with spirits. This cannot be good. This is definitely one that the Snatcher would want us to deal with. And we kind of start at the beginning of the village, so we just have all these explosions, which, funnily enough, once again, we start right where we pretty much left off the previous episode. Even the dwellers themselves are freaking out. Run, my pretties, you'll be fine soon enough. For some reason, Kara's hair is wet. That's interesting. How did I miss that? There we are. Right, so, yeah. There's not really much we're going to be covering. We could go straight on, but before you do, by the way, hookshot required, we want to go right behind here. This is a sneaky one. I do not know why Hatkid was gyrating right there. This chest gave me the slip. It is super hidden. You may not be able to see it through the bars, because you may not be looking. And it's tucked into the corner as well. And it's not that obvious to get to. That is a sneaky one. And yes, we could have grabbed it right before grabbing the very first timepiece of Subcon Forest. But I wanted to leave it to now, since we've got to run through here and we're just going to blast right through. Except... oh god, I needed a double jump there. It didn't look like I was going to make it. I want to run all the way around the stadium. There's a couple of ponds here with some health. I don't know why there's health out around here unless you took damage beforehand. There's actually a little chest cased in ice here. We need to get there, and I don't think we can mess this up. Can't wait, can we? I mean, there's 3 cherry bombs. I would assume you can't mess it up. No, they regenerate. Okay, fair enough. I just took them all out in one. Okay. Never mind using 3. I'll just jump up and collect my prize. There's a sprint yarn just all the way behind here. If you go into the little stadium area right here to do the boss, you'll be locked in. You can't grab this. And I don't think you can actually access this area in any other act because the hookshot targets are not there. So, yeah, grab that before you do the boss. There's also all this around here that seems very unused. Maybe this is where one of the new time rifts are gonna be, maybe? Because there's 6 new time rifts. Not too sure. Maybe what it's... I don't know, maybe it's even themed after this level, so it may actually be there. Because that seems very unused. But, with that... oh, I couldn't jump there for a moment. Let's hop on in. And you know what? Let's, yeah, let's stick with the brewing hat. Because that will give us long-range attacks. And we're in! We've engaged him already! Alright, starting off, he'll start warping around and shooting bubbles. What you got to do is pretty much pick up the cherries that he spits, if I can even grab it, and chuck it back at him. Don't stand in that water too long. You will get hit, as I just did right there, but the cherry unfortunately popped in there. After you've hit him or he gets angry, he'll start doing shockwaves that will also cause earthquakes. Don't get hit by the shockwaves to take damage. The shockwaves themselves will knock you over. And those lines will pretty much make stuff fly around and hit you. And I need that hop on. That was redundant. Let me grab that one as well then. Right, can I actually hit him with this? You don't have to hit him with the cherries all the time. Your own bombs can actually hurt him. I don't think physical attacks can hit him, so be careful with that. Just time your jumps, and I am having a really bad time with this. Oh boy. He's actually glowing blue, so I can hit him right now. So there we are. So yeah, the cherries can hit him when he's not glowing blue, but the principle still applies with the Mafia boss. If the enemy is blue, you can hit him with your own weapons. If not, you got to use their own tricks. That was by contact damage, and there's 2 ponds right there that I need. And, okay, that was weird. The crowd gave me a heart there, but I grabbed 2 and I only got 1 heal, so that was a bit odd. Right, so what we need to do now is swing around and not hit the poison bubble if possible. I actually want to hit the What's with the frame rate at the moment? Good lord, it's not supposed to be this bad. I can only play this at 60. Then again, it is a hot day today. Like I said, PC, can't expect total perfection. That's the one problem I do have. Throw it at him! Yeah, you basically got to swing into the cherry bomb and not hit the poison bubbles. Problem is, you swing back and forth and you can always hit it. Once you fly into it, you'll automatically grab it. All you got to do is chuck it at him, and there we go, that phase is done. By the way, this music. Ah, oh, you kidding? No! Oh, I thought I killed him then. I kind of hit him when I got knocked out. Dang it. Okay, I'm going to have to get back to that point. We start immediately back in the battle. Give me a minute. Alright, we're back. And I landed that hit again because I got it when I died. By the way, that's the first death this Let's Play. Yeah, there are no actual lives in this game. You just have 4 hits and infinite retries, as we've talked about before, when the Snatcher actually, you know, auto-killed us because we didn't agree with him. Yeah, this phase has got a big bomb. That will pretty much one-shot you, I believe, if you don't knock it out quick enough. Just chuck a bomb at him with your brewing hat, or jump up and whack him with your brelly, and he should be good because he glows blue. As you can see right there, he's blue again. I got hit, so I couldn't get him there. It's a bit of a problem. Glows blue here, though. You get knocked flying from those. That's bad. But yeah, that was the first death, so I'm going to track deaths, but, like, legit deaths. Okay, this is bad. I've got to get out there quick. Oh, that shockwave when it lands knocks you off no matter where you are. I'm just going to smack him up the butt because I was already there. You don't have to jump up all the way. You can just go from the second one. Right, this is a problem here. Nope, he's too close. I can't dodge. I can't dodge. The problem is, jumping away is actually a bad idea because then you're running along with the shockwaves. Okay, here we go. Chuck it. There we are. It should be close. Hug the side for health, please. Okay, I didn't get any health. This is bad. I need health. No! I was on the ground when an earthquake went off. Made Hat Kid stumble. Got hit. I don't normally have trouble with this boss, but he can be quite chaotic. He probably would be your major big threat at this point. Right, I have to cut until I get back there again. What? I hit him with a bomb. It didn't count. What? Excuse me? That was right in his face. Or her face? Its face? What is the genre of this toilet? I need to know this. You know what? Just smack him. Alright, so we're not exactly back to where we were exactly, but I've got more health here, and this is the perfect time to hop back in, because that was weird. I chucked a bomb at him, and it didn't hit him, and yet he was glowing blue, and it was right on it. So, that was pretty odd. Right, can I just do this? No, I can't. Oh, boy. Okay, no, okay. Whack it! Just whack it. Okay, let's get a bomb ready this time. Right, the stumbling of the shockwaves. I should just keep jumping. That was bad! Did I just get hit twice there? Or did I stumble and then immediately get hit afterwards? Right, can I do this? Hit me! There we are, that's the final hit. Oh, that was annoying, considering that he drops quite a lot of health as well. But yeah, that music when we were fighting, it kind of sounded very, Parts of the Caribbean-ish, in my opinion, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, that's another contract complete. Well, it took us a couple of deaths. Funnily enough. But hey, the Snatcher won't know, because the timepieces. We're using them for a good cause to get home. With that, guys, see you guys next time where we continue solving these contractual obligations and explore the forest some more.